Release me!
Just want to show you guys what I'm wearing, and then I will show you how this build works. Unfortunately for the weapon, you really want this new because this weapon have like a huge lifesteal. For the shield, you want the gems to be lifesteal. You also want to have thrones. Other things, it doesn't really matter, and you doesn't even need to meet the requirement for those enchantment to work. For the helmet, we got thrones, obviously, physical resistance, because most of the mob in these games are doing physical damage. And guys, all the gems that you want this enchantment power increase 75% at full focus. This gem is called Jewels. Weight reduction is really good because we are wearing full plate. And for the chest, you want this damage on damage taken. This is actually scaled a little bit better compared to Thrones, but the only thing that this thing doesn't do is when you are blocking, it doesn't trigger, right? Like the enemy have to actually hit you, which is what we want. Max health increased by 9% of max focus. You doesn't really need it, but it's good to have. The barrier increase, I would like to have this enchantment over here on this armor that have like damage resistance increased by 8% of the current durability. This is basically makes you more tanky, and you don't really need shield anyways. And weight reduction is obviously pretty good. For the pants, thrones, and physical resistance, movement speed increase is really important. As you guys can see at our like equipment load, we are heavy. Movement speed is just gonna make us run faster. It's just gonna make the gameplay more smoothly. And also this fast give us movement speed increase, but stamina regen reduce. We doesn't need stamina, so it doesn't really matter. And for the gloves, obviously thrones and healing increase. Gain barrier on parry, you should change this to physical resistance increase, like I had on the pants and the helmet. Like you need to stack on that. And for the rings, you don't really need this. I sometimes use some of this rune attack from my sword to clear out something that is like, you know, they never attack. They took 1 year to attack. So I just kill them like using rune attack by using my health. Since I got life steal, I can sort of spam the rune attack too, but it's just not gonna deal as much damage as some of my previous build, obviously, because we're not focusing on damage. Stone Tusk Reigns just makes us more tanky, so we can tank more damage. Like I said, I will explain why we need to be really tanky later on, so don't worry. And in the end, we have the Sizzle Ring. Deal damage on damage taken, which is kind of as the same as this one on our armor, but they deal a little bit more. But obviously we lost stamina on damage taken, which just doesn't really do that much. And that's about the build. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain how the build works. So if you guys don't know, if you have lifesteal and every single time you're doing throne damage, you can actually lifesteal some of the throne damage you dealt. What we are trying to do here is we are basically make ourselves so tanky that to a point like the enemy dealing so little damage to us, we lifesteal more than the damage dealt by the enemies. So whenever like enemies are attacking us, they are not attacking us, they're actually healing us. So I'm gonna show you how this works by going to this target dummy here and let him attack me. Like look at my health, like I am 297 in case you didn't catch that, and now I'm 345, right? So every single time whenever they are attacking me, I'm actually gaining health. So that is basically the whole build. Is like you kind of want to make yourself, obviously this is an extreme example because the target dummy only dealing like 1 damage to me, but like you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. And another really important thing is like you need to make sure your plate armors are fully upgraded to have like the maximum armor, because you, like I said, you want to be as tanky as possible. And to be honest, the reason why I have this barrier gain and like the barrier on parry is basically a really good transition phase. For example, like right now, like I cannot all heal this this damage that this target on me is dealing to me, so I can parry. Look at how much shield that I got. And now whenever I let them attack me, the target on me is basically damaging my shield, so I get the full healing. This will be really useful whenever you just cannot tank the whole thing yet. So you can just try to parry like a few times and then to get your health like recover a little bit. There is like 2 rune attacks that you wanna have. One is in the snoo, so if you have this weapon, you have it. It's called Pulse of Health. Gets you a little bit more health. Right now I'm 541, and if I use this, it becomes 650. It will increase your health a little bit. I don't know how much this will help. I mean, if you are like still on the negative, for example, like if a mob hits you, you still lose a little bit of health. I think the max health increase will help you a little bit. And there's also a spell. If you look at the right side of the screen currently, it's the Thorns spell. I don't know how much like this will do, honestly. I don't even know. But like you can get it basically from the Eleanor, right? Like the enchantment lady. And you can also get it from the legendary greatsword. And you can just use it. It will apply to you. It's like even if you swap the weapon. For example, right now if I use it, even if I switch to another weapon, it is still applied. I have to be honest with you. Like this build is obviously not gonna be as efficient as some of the other build that I created, but it's really interesting. It's a really interesting build. Oh, and another thing is like if you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comment. And any suggestion, like I like people all doing my build, honestly. Like if you can somehow make this build better, definitely let me know. I like people to like just all do my build. But yeah, that's it. That's about the whole build.